So there's another measure you need to look at clock speed. So clock speed is a measure that indicates how fast an instruction will be executed. So every computer, every CPU contains an internal clock, which is a measure of how fast a crystal oscillates. I wrote oscillator, but it oscillates. So you've got a crystal inside your CPU that oscillates, which basically like wobbles. Okay, so this crystal is wobbling, and on every wobble, things move. So you've got like we've looked at your fetch execute cycle. So you know when we're saying something moves from one register to another, this register to that sort of thing. Those movements happen on these wobbles of this crystal. Okay, so the faster the crystal wobbles, you can understand the more potential movements are going to happen per second. Okay. Now, this is typically measured in megahertz or gigahertz. One megahertz is 1 million cycles per second. This doesn't mean fetch execute cycles. It means a cycle where something can move. I say the opportunity for things to move. So it's got 1 million opportunities per second for data to be moving around your CPU. Okay. Most processors now are in gigahertz. So you're talking about how many billions of opportunities they have per second. Now, the biggest confusion with this clock speed is you might understand a 3 gigahertz processor has got 3 billion cycles per second. People think this means 3 billion instructions are executed per second. That's not true. If you look at the fetch execute cycle, my video lasts 5 minutes, and I'm talking about all the steps involved in one fetch execute cycle. Now, one fetch execute cycle is one instruction, and there's many steps involved in the execution of one instruction. So 3 billion cycles per second does not mean 3 billion instructions executed. Okay, because and I can't even say how many it does mean because every instruction is different. So different instructions require different amount of things to happen, but it's 1 billion things happen per. 3 gigahertz would be 3 billion things happen every second. All right, and if 50 of them are using one instruction, that's fine. But 3 billion things happening per second is better than 1 billion things happening per second. So clock speed is a great measure of how good your CPU is.